Welcome back to RamZland. Today I want to show you how to make your own bright red roadside flare using strontium nitrate. Check this out. To create my roadside flare, I'm using granulated sugar as the fuel, potassium chlorate, and strontium nitrate as oxidizers. I'm using 18 molar sulfuric acid as the catalyst, a dropper, gloves, and of course my glass shield to contain the reaction. The first step is to measure out 16 grams of potassium chlorate. Measure out another 16 grams of granulated sucrose. And then finally measure out another 16 grams of strontium nitrate. Since this mixture is sensitive to shock, I added all three into a beaker, and I'm going to use the diaper method. I'm just going to pour it back and forth from one beaker to another until I have a nice uniform mixture. And you might pour it back and forth, maybe 6 or 7 times until you can't see the difference between the granulated sucrose, the strontium nitrate, or the potassium chlorate. You might shake it around a little bit and just pour it back and forth. But you don't want to use a mortar pestle with this and grind it again because it's sensitive to shock. Then when your mixture is ready, I'm going to pour it into my ceramic crucible, put it on a ring stand, and catalyze it with a drop of 18 molar sulfuric acid, and hopefully we'll get a nice bright red flare. Okay, now we're ready to add the sulfuric acid. Here we go. Oh, look at that red flame! Isn't that amazing? Check it out. So every time I see red fireworks or a bright red roadside flare, I'm just amazed by that red glow, which is created by the strontium ions. During excitation, their electrons move to an outer energy level, and when they return to their grounded state, each electron releases a photon, whose wavelength is between 636 to 688 nanometers, and through the light spectrum, we interpret that as the beautiful color red. You may remember lithium also creates that beautiful red glow in this amazing reaction. I hope you enjoyed today's edition of RamZland, and I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this presentation, be sure to remember to like and subscribe.